Hello and welcome to another episode of The Average EV. Today I'm here at the brand new IONNA site in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Let's get into it. That's right, everybody. I'm here in Gaithersburg, Maryland at this fresh IONNA site. Just opened like a day or two ago, and if I'm being honest, you can definitely tell there's still dirt. A couple things that maybe weren't perfectly cleaned up, but this is going to be a pretty nice site located very close to 370. It's about 0.3 miles, a quarter of a mile, and then about 2 miles from 270, which is a pretty main thoroughfare for people to travel, so good location. What I'm going to do is kind of show you all the site, give you my opinions as I always like to do, and then we'll call it a video. So let's go ahead and check out this awesome new site. All right, everybody, so here it is. We have 2 NACs, so that's 4 ports, and then 3 CCS, so that's 6 ports. So a pretty typical install here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. It says EV parking preferred, but all vehicles welcome. Again, I saw similar signage at the Wawa, so it must be an agreement with the property owner here. So here we have waste baskets, and we've got squeegee, but it looks like there's nothing in there yet. So I'm sure that we're getting close to figuring that out. And like, this is fresh, everybody. Just want to let everyone know that. You can still see mud on the ground. This will get washed away eventually, I'm sure. There's like a pipe there. So maybe the crew is going to come back there and do a final cleanup. But it is operational and it is charging my car. Here it looks like they had to dig up a little bit, maybe to make it level. That would be my guess. Or they had to do some conduit work. It may make more sense. And here's all the gear. Got some gates. Looks like maybe they're gonna put gates. Oh, those were the prior gates, so they got the gates down. And yeah, this is a nice little spot. So let's take a look at the area. Here we have a Bank of America. We've got a Concentra Urgent Care. So probably places you aren't gonna use too frequently, maybe the bank. We have an Aldi. That's something that people might use there if you want to go shopping, get some groceries. And this looks like a new shopping center they're working on, so, or maybe they've been updating it. But we got a Honey Baked Ham, Hong Kong Pearl Seafood Restaurant, H&R Block, so you can do your taxes while you charge. What is this? Liquor and wine store. So come get some drinks. Lavina, some retail space. So this looks like a decently nice area, pretty good amenities. What's the last thing here? Red Wing shoes, okay. And then, because you know, I do like to have a 24-hour option available over here, and it is really cold. My camera hand's getting cold. And then just to give everyone perspective, here are the chargers. If you walk across the parking lot, there's some stairs here, and that takes you to a 7-Eleven. So there's your 24-hour option. So I'm actually gonna go pop down there, grab an energy drink. It's pretty late to get me home. All right, so there's 7-Eleven, some sort of martial arts over there, Korean martial arts. Used to be a bank. Maybe it'll be something in the future. But then over here we got a salon and a barber. So if you need to get your hair cut or styled, that would actually be really good. Go charge, get your hair done. And then there's a Liberty gas station over here. Not sure how late the store's open, but maybe there'd be someone over there. So yeah, a pretty decent site here, I'd say. Like the 24 hours, extremely well lit, especially in this main area here. All right, so the only thing I do want to comment on it, I noticed this in the Middletown site. So now this is back-to-back Maryland sites, but the line does not split the charger, which is not the end of the world, but it does make it a little bit different when you're trying to plug in your car. Here you can see I got my ID4 and the cable is hanging off, but that's because I learned the little trick that you pull it out and slowly let it back, and then it'll hopefully stay off your car. That might bother some people. Like I've said before, I don't really care if it touches my car. But did notice that here, and unlike the Middletown site, they probably could have made it work. Because they have a hashed off area over there, so they just bumped everything over a foot. I don't know, but again, I'm not a site design guy, but just something I noticed, not the end of the world. All right, everybody, well, that's it here at this new Gaithersburg site. Super nice, great access to the highways, 24/7 location there at the 7-Eleven. Pretty good selection of things to go to during the day, you know, tasks that you would want to do, like going shopping at Aldi or going to the bank, things, you know, that relatively have a dwell time perspective of a DC fast charger. So really nice spot here. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please remember to give a like, a subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you all next time.